Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Wilson snags it left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And trying for Humphreys, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Number 30.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score: Cardinals 7, Titans nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Titans nothing. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. To throw again on 2nd down, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Murray. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 32 on the play.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
52's the mark, boys, 52. Hey, man, watch the boot,
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's got his tight end Fant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Murray off play action. Flushed out right. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 7 on the year. Here the Cardinals push further out in front. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Titans 7. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On second down, it's Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw is Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. First down carry for Henry. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. It's a foot race.
Here we go.
And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Part of what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brought down just
and Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Third and goal.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down.
Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And
it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
And the Titans first down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check it back, right.
Derrick Henry. Oh, he's got a little. Derrick Henry all alone. 30. Past the 20.
That's
touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Gold with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Now a first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Mike, 55.
Throwing on first down is Murray. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Noah Fant, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 35, Titans 14. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And a busy night for Henry continues. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Titans.
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
55,
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Noah Fant, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Cardinals 42, Titans 21. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for
now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
This is Henry.
At the 41-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in, to knock it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. And this is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Caught left side, Hopkins. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's good.
That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from...
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Cardinals 49, Titans 21. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. Jim.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
At the 22-yard line.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. That ball complete to Isabella. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the gun, Murray. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Operating from the gun, Murray escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't